Hello. Hi guys. Sorry for the delay. Okay, I was in another batch just now completed with the Q&A for the students. So it took some time, right? Some of the students were asking the doubts, so it has been delayed by another 5-10 minutes. Okay. Fine. I hope you all can hear me and able to see my desktop. Yes. Let me call Mohana, Srilata, Wahid, Ashwini. You all can see my desktop, guys? Okay, I got a response. Yes, Mohna, thank you very much. And anyone else is having any issues in watching the desktop and hearing the session with me? No, I think everything is fine. Let's wait for one more minute. I'll start now. Sorry for the delay, guys. Okay. So before I start, I wanted to see the count now. How many students joined now? Only 4 joined. Let's see. Wait for one more minute. Okay. I think that's a pretty good amount of time we all waited, right? So let's start then. So before I start, I will give my introduction. Okay. So my name is Sudhir. So I'm having totally more than 15 years of experience in IT industry. I've been working in Selenium from last 10 years. Okay, not 10 years. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 10 years in Selenium mainly. But I have worked in Java from almost 10 years also, because I started my career as a Java developer. Then afterwards, I shifted to more about automation tools like QTP, Selenium, Windrunner. Windrunner is there very long back, and also have worked on tools like performance testing tools like JMeter, and also worked on tools like LoadRunner, and also I worked on tools mainly tools like JMeter, LoadRunner, REST API. Mainly REST issued are currently like REST API is having a very good demand. So REST API, we use some tools like SoapUI, and also we use tools like some plugins like Postman. So I have worked on multiple tools, multiple technologies. I worked on it. Okay. So I have been into teaching from last 7-8 years. I've been associated with IIT Workforce and S2K Infosys from long time back. Okay, so my focus mainly on project training batches only, because previously I used to teach Selenium batches. Now I am focusing mainly on giving trainings in project training batches only. But I have covered so many batches previously in Selenium. Almost I covered some 100 batches I covered in Selenium for S2K Infosys. Okay, so my focus now shifted only to project training batches only. That's about me. Let's start now, right? So what is IIT Workforce? Or what is the curriculum of the IIT Workforce from the project training perspective in Selenium? First thing, IIT Workforce means innovative IIT Workforce. They mainly focus on the innovative projects. Okay, so they always help the students who are looking for a job and providing some good innovative projects for them to focus, to practice, to get some hands-on experience on the projects. That's their main objective. Okay, then okay, they have some kind of they work on some core responsibilities that is not required for us. We just put in the next slide. Okay, so this is important. So innovative IT Workforce mainly works on different development projects like healthcare, mainly into healthcare domain, finance domain, and telecom, and some more domains. They are developing software applications. They also focus on developing. They also focus on staffing solutions as well. They always look out for the jobs. If any students are looking for a job, they even help them in getting a job as well. Okay, and also they even do the project support. Suppose you got a project, okay, you selected for a project and you need some kind of project support. Okay, suppose you wanted to take some 10 hours of project support for your project, for the ongoing project. That is also provided by IIT Workforce. Okay, so this is very important. Sometimes some students, they get the job, they need some help, right, with the experts to get their issues resolved, to get their queries resolved, right, and answered at the right time. Definitely, this innovative IT workforce will help them to get the project support as well. So these are the three main streams of IIT workforce they focus. Okay, this is not much required, but just to know what are all the streams IIT workforce is working on, and this is what it is required for us. Okay, see, any training, right? The main objective of Selenium training, not Selenium training, the main objective of the testing tools is anyone who is into manual testing, they wanted to switch to automation. Anyone who is into some development role for a long time, right? They wanted to look out for an opportunity to switch their career into automation. Yes, they can switch. And also business analysts, where they cannot spend more time in scripting, or they don't work on a development projects. They just wanted to spend minimum effort of scripting, right, in the projects. They also look for a change. They can join for Selenium course, right? So there are so many other technologies as well, right? Some of them they feel, okay, we have been working in this technology for a long time. Why can't we switch our career to another technology? Like Selenium is a very good demand now, right? Why can't we switch? So in those cases, they always look at Selenium is one of the very good opportunity for anyone to switch their career, right? It's a very good opportunity because for a Java developer to switch to Selenium doesn't take much time, right? You just need to spend 1 month or 2 months of time. Even for .NET as well, even for Hadoop as well, any developer can switch to Selenium within 2 months of time. But sometimes a quality assurance guy who is into QTP for a long time, who is into UFT for a long time, who is into Selenium for a long time, but they want to switch their career. They know the Selenium concepts, but they cannot switch to Selenium projects. They need some more guidance. They need some more confidence. They need some more practice. For them, this training will be helpful. Duration, 8 weeks of time. We are going to meet 8 weeks or 10 weeks, depends upon the topics. Sometimes some students are able to understand the topic very well. If some students require some more clarification, the doubts, it might extend to 10 weeks as well. Okay, so what is the plan? What we are going to discuss in the 10 weeks, I'll explain you after some time. But focus is anyone can register for this project training session. Fine. Then you all are thinking, fine, then why can't I join this course? Why I'm joining Selenium course? After spending time in Selenium course, I'm joining this project training course. Why I'm doing like that? Yes or no? You all have a doubt. Why can't you join directly this course? Why you have covered Selenium basics session and you are joining this course again? Or Selenium training session for 2 months of time. Then again you're coming and joining this course. What is the reason? What is the benefit? What is the benefit? Anybody knows what is the benefit? Guys, are you getting my question? You already completed Selenium training, right? You're joining this course. What is the benefit you get here? Actually, we are not allowing anyone to join this course. The reason being, we are expecting some prerequisites to join this course. My question is, can anyone join this course directly without learning Selenium? No. Selenium is mandatory for you to learn to join for this course. Guys, we need to think about that. We are focusing on the project. We are focusing on how do we automate scenarios. We are focusing on how do we utilize this in our framework. Agree? So in this case, then why we have to learn about Selenium again? We have to focus on what is a locator. We have to focus on what is XPath. No, that is not our objective as well. Our objective is something different. We are thinking one level, one step above to actual Selenium topics, right? So here we are focusing on end-to-end scenarios. Here we are not going to discuss about Selenium concepts like locators, switching windows, switching frame, switching alerts. No, no discussion. But if some of you are having doubts, I can explain you. I will not deny that. But doubts means this line of statement, I don't know how it is working. I need some guidance here. I can help you. I'm not saying that 100% I will not help you guys. I will definitely help you. But don't expect too much about the concepts in the class because we are expecting to discuss something different, something new, which will be helpful for you. Right? Fine. And one more thing. If some of you have not learned Selenium previously, but still you wanted to attend this course, most welcome. What I will do is I will give you one set of complete Selenium live videos to you, which are explained by me in previous batches. I will share with you. You can take it up. You learn by yourself parallelly. You attend this course. It's up to you. If you want to struggle little bit more and try to learn by yourself, yes, mostly welcome. Take the videos. I'll share the videos with you. With everyone, I'll share you. Not only for you, with everyone, I'll share with you. My objective is all my students in my batch, they should go through my videos as a prerequisite. It's very, very important. Might be you have learned Selenium with the previous trainers, right? You might have missed some of the topics which I'm expecting for the project training sessions. I want everyone, whoever is enrolling for this course, you will get complete set of one list of Selenium training videos for you to practice. Okay, that is very important. You have to go through, means you don't need to spend more time. You spend two videos per day. I'll tell you what videos you have to start with. You have to focus on these videos. I'll try to organize it. Don't worry. I will not put you more overload on you. Once you join for this course, I'll just give you 5 videos to just go through them and come back by next week, something like that. Okay, then my focus is only on the project. That's it. Next. So what we are going to discuss? We're going to discuss about the methods: modular, keyword, data driven. Agree? Yes. I'll explain you all the details for you again in our regular classes when you join the project training session. This, you can ignore this. Some time it is taking to refresh. Okay, and also I focus on advanced topics like Maven, Jenkins, Logger, Object Repository, GitHub Code Repository, Database Connections. All these topics I am going to explain again in our class. You have a doubt. You have a doubt. Why we are discussing GitHub again? It is important because in real time there will be a lot of concepts we have to discuss from the GitHub perspective. GitHub is a process. We have to learn. For us, for a manual tester, the process is agile methodology. The process is waterfall model. For a developer, what is the process? GitHub repository. How do you maintain the code? How do you check in the code? How do you commit the code? How do you create a pull request? So all these things are as a process for a developer from the coding perspective. So it's important we have to again focus GitHub repository also one more time. I think it will take 2-3 classes. I will explain you. See, now if you understand here, I'm not only focusing on the project, I'm focusing all the topics, supporting topics as well, which will help you to get the job as early as possible. I can focus only on the project also. I don't need to explain GitHub. But still, finally, tell me one thing. Once you complete the project, where do you store your code? Do you store your code in your Eclipse? No, but to store the code in the GitHub. So even though this batch is focusing on project training, but I will try to focus more from the training, from the interview perspective. What is important? How do you clear the interviews? What is important? All the things I'll focus. Okay, I'll cover that in the class. And then, yes, if you try to follow all these steps, okay, like you enroll in real-time project, you get end-to-end scenario project work, you train and practice, you gain experience, you can build the resume. I will help you in building the resume. Guys, in every step, I am there to help you. Don't worry. Don't think that you are traveling or you are trying to do this independently. No, I will travel with you for another 2-3 months of time and explain you the topics. My support will be there in every topic, right? And finally, you can achieve the success. I'll just give you one example to get some more idea. I'll show you the assignments, how do we give to my students, okay, in the previous batches or the current batches also. So we always focus on the project assignments. Do you see here? What is this? Every student has to create their project in the GitHub. Every student has to focus on creating the scenarios. Do you see anybody's name? Anybody is missing this GitHub repository? 1 or 2 students, yes, they need some guidance. They are unable to complete on time. But see, everyone has created. This is what you have to do when you join the project training session. Are you getting what I'm saying, guys? So the project scenarios will be assigned to each and every student. They are responsible for automating the scenarios. They're responsible for putting the code in GitHub. But my guidance will be there. My support will be there. You don't need to do everything by your own. My support is 40%. Your support is 60%. Are you getting? That's it. Now, anyone has questions? Are you getting the gist of it? Any doubts anyone has? Any questions? If you are getting a gist of it, then it should be good. There is a question also. What's the question? Today, see, today only the demo, but what will happen is once the students are registration is done for the students, what we do is first 1 week we'll focus on Java classes, second week we'll focus on Selenium classes, third week we'll start a project, third week we'll focus on the Maven, how do we start creating a Maven project, all the basics of Maven, and fourth week we'll start the project. It will take a lot of time, guys. It is not easy. I have to set the background, set the context. Simply starting the project doesn't make any sense. The project has to be created in a Eclipse in a Maven project. But how many of you know the Maven project? I should give some background, right? Suddenly I cannot say just go and create a Maven project, right? So I have to set the context. Okay. So Java, we have to learn about hash map, we have to learn about date function, we have to learn about random classes. So many topics we have to learn before I go to the project. Okay, shall I unmute you? You want to ask? Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Ashwini. What is your doubt?
Yeah, my main question was like, so will be given like each module to work on for the entire project work, or how
No,
does it?
This is only, we are not asking the student only to work on one module. If you have to work on all these modules actually, but some of the students, they cannot complete the module. One module, they need 2 weeks of time. But if the student is capable of doing, I expect the student can work on all the modules. There is no gap.
There
There
is
is
no
not.
limitation, like I was just wondering, like you'll just get one module to work on and you're done. No, no, no. I was just like, if you can go with other modules also, no?
You can go with every module, you can start developing, but every module has a comment. See here, I want the way what is required. See here, if you see what I would expect from the scenario, right? What I
Yeah.
expect. Not that it will be not easy, because when you look into real time, we have to try all the scenarios. Suppose you see here, let's see, we are talking about date picker to select the date, right? So
Yeah.
you can take different scenarios. I'll explain you when I'm trying to explain the end-to-end scenario. I'll explain you what you have to do. You have to focus on it. So you see here, take a hash map, store the data. I don't know it is visible to all of you. One second, let me check. Is it visible?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
that
use
is.
hash map. Okay. So hash map means some of you are familiar, some of you are not familiar. I have to explain hash map in the Java classes first. Then only I can give these scenarios to you.
So
Right?
again, will we have like Java classes and then you will start the project, and will it go on like that?
Not a major, see, I will take some 5-6 topics, not more than that in Java. What is required for me? What is required for me to see? Suppose if I look at these 10 topics, I expect some Java topics should be known by everyone, right? Those topics
Yeah.
I'll explain.
Okay. And like for everything, are we using the advanced part of Selenium, or will it be in the initial part, like Maven, Jenkins? Will we use that part more?
Yeah, see, when you talk about advanced Selenium and basic Selenium, there is no difference. The difference is nothing but more about you're using more number of tools. How do you integrate Jenkins, Selenium, GitHub? How do you maintain your code in GitHub, Maven projects? Okay, and
Yeah.
how do you automate the scenarios? I don't say it's advanced Selenium. There is nothing like that, because in Java we have a core Java and advanced Java. We can easily differentiate. But in Selenium you don't find, because for them, advanced Java is like switching to a frame, switching to a window. If you look into, okay, let's look into this, right?
No, like how what I felt is in normal Selenium classes, it was like, okay, when it was like in advanced, you need to have really more practice on that. I felt like.
Practice is required, but for Selenium perspective, advanced means they are talking about mainly how do you handle the wait statements, how do you switch a window. That's what they say. Well, even in the case of like in the wiki, if you see advanced Selenium put, I don't know whether it will search or not properly. So you should search. I don't know whether it's not searching. This search is not even working. But we're focusing more on the project. Okay. That's what I want to tell. I think here it is not showing advanced Selenium. It's setting up our own grid. That's what they're talking about, advanced Selenium. Fine, we'll see afterwards. But anyway, what I'm going to say is we are focusing mainly on the projects and the scenarios. Okay, what is required for the project? I'll set the context. I'll give you the background. Then I'll explain you all the things. Okay.
So basically, do we go from like building the test cases and then going with this, or will we have test cases ready? How does that work in this project? Like, I just wanted to know.
What will happen is it is expectation from the students to understand the BRD. We'll give the business requirement document. We have to start there to understand the requirement. Put yes. But you have to write manual test cases, but automate it. There is a process to be followed. Some of the students directly go here. It's okay. For me, it's up to you. Up to you. You decide. Suppose you are lacking in automating a test case, you do one thing. First, automate test case. Don't worry about Maven.
Okay, it's like that means you're telling like you're like just one page we have to get the code done, right?
Yes, yes. Then focus on Maven. Then think about parameterization. Just put test ng. Then focus on parameterization. Then think about function. It's all up to step by step. Suppose someone is very new to Selenium or they're struggling to automate a test case. What are the steps they have to follow? Suppose someone might be stopped here. They are unable to run this test case via Maven. Yes, here I'll help you. Then I know this point they are unable to continue further.
Okay.
So, but the students they can directly go here also. I'm not saying that you have to go this process, but at least your questions, all the questions will be automatically answered by yourself when you do these steps,
Okay.
right? But this is the process.
Will we be doing any web service testing also, or
No, web service testings are not the REST services. If you want to have some examples, I have one real-time example I can share with you, but it's not related to this project. I have one more example I can share with you. You can only download the code, deploy the code on the server, and you can do the REST services testing. I can tell you that because that's there. I can explain you. That's not an issue for me.
okay? Because now, like when I was just listening, like everyone is talking about web services, so I was just wondering if we get to know what it is.
Yeah, I understand this definitely. Definitely, I can help you.